All right, hopefully the audio is working now. Stavros here, looking to play some Magic Online Legacy matches with my favorite deck, Black Green Pox. I'm probably going to start with tournament practice matches for now, just to get used to Magic Online. And I also haven't played Magic for a while due to COVID. But after that, we'll definitely dive into some Legacy Leagues. Let's go. All right, let's get straight into this. Let's see who we're playing against. I win the roll, but I always like to go second. So I'm clicking no here. This is definitely a reasonable hand for this deck. I have two lands, Loam. Loam and Crucible, they do the same thing, but I think I'm keeping in the blind. And always Hymn to Torak is great. Chalice, sometimes on 0 is good also. Let's see what we're playing against. Scalding Tarn. And they're fetching for just a basic island and pondering. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not exactly sure. It could be Storm, it could be Sneak and Show, it could be a number of things. I guess it could be Blue-Red Delver if they have a slow start. Let's see, do they keep or do they shuffle? I think those matchups, well, Sneak and Show is a terrible matchup, but Storm is okay, and Rug Delver is decent. Blue-Red Delver, yeah, it's a bit too fast, I have to say. Okay, I'm playing Fetch Land, and assuming I'm not playing against, well, I'll just fetch now in case I'm playing against some weird Delver that plays Stifle. I'm just going to get a basic swamp, not play anything, pass the turn. But next turn I can get a Bayou and get started with either Abrupt Decay, Life from Loam, Chalice, Hymn to Turak, or basically anything. Let's see what they play. Volk, and they're just passing. So now they've passed twice. It's probably not an aggressive deck. I'm thinking that they're most likely on Sneak and Show, which is a pretty bad matchup. But the best thing I can do here is just hope to hymn them and hope that they don't have Spell Pierce. Let's see. Let's see if they have some form of permission. Okay, they've got the Spell Pierce. So, yeah, sometimes that's the way it goes. So if they do untap and lay down a land, like if they lay down, if they lay down a land, play Show and Tell. If they play Emrakul, I think I'm in good shape because I can Smallpox the next turn, assuming they don't have more permission. But if it's Omniscience, well, that's pretty much game, and Grizzlebrand is probably game. Okay, we've got a Show and Tell. That resolves. So what do I go for? I think Thespian Stage and hope to draw Dark Depths, hope they put in Grizzlebrand, and then they don't go off again after drawing 14 cards. Chalice and hope that they draw so many Lotus Petals that they can't actually do anything. I mean, they're both completely unrealistic, so I'm probably going for the Thespian Stage because I like the combo. Oh, this is definitely over now. Okay. I mean, if they don't cast absolutely anything, I could possibly look to do something. They're casting Grizzlebrand, so I will just concede here. Yeah, there's no way I'm winning this one, but I can begin sideboarding. Show and Tell is an extremely difficult matchup. I'm putting Spyglasses in because they stop Grizzlebrand. I'm probably also going for things that stopped Omniscience, which are these two. And then I'm taking out All my slow things. Abrupt decays aren't good. I don't think they have any targets unless they're playing that weird creature that copies things from your hand. Um, Chalice can be okay. Trinisphere is definitely good. It's the only way I can win. Bitter Blossom applies pressure and creates permanence for Emrakul. Is it better than Abrupt Decays? Maybe. Maybe. Um, yeah, I'm not doing Loam. I don't think I'm doing Crucible. Yeah. I think this is fairly reasonable. I submit it. Okay. Now, do I go on the draw or on the play? I'll probably go on the play because they are a combo deck. So against a combo deck, I'll generally go on the play on the second game. I think this is a very reasonable hand. I can attempt to hymn them. I've got a Wasteland to disrupt. I can play Sorcerer's Spyglass on Gristlebrand straight off the bat. And Omniscience, if they try to cast Cunning Wish in response, I can play Golgari Charm. But that's really all of it is niche. I think I'm keeping anyways. Uh, and they mulled 6 cards. That's really good news for me. Because if I hit him with a hymn, they're probably going to lose. But they could just combo off on turn 1. And I can drop in Sorcerer's Spyglass. So I have some levers here to actually win this game, but it's very unlikely. And this is one of my kind of avoid matchups that I can't really do anything against. They've lost connection to the game, and they've rejoined. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if they'll keep or if they go down to 5. I mean, if they go down to 5, then yeah, this is going to be a good game. I think I could maybe win that. Okay. So I'm just going to start with that and hope for the best. I'll definitely get Bayou because they don't have Wastelands. I can just get my perfect mana. And then, let's see. Okay, they're going for nothing. That's pretty good. So I'm definitely going to fetch here. I drew the Trinisphere, which is absolutely great, actually. That might allow me to win the game. Play this. I'm not playing. Well, I don't have time to play around Spell Pierce or anything like that. I just have to go for it because, yeah, there's no other way to do this matchup. But with the Trinisphere, it gives me a lot of hope because you keep Trinisphere in hand. If they drop Omniscience, they can't actually cast anything, and then I go Gary Charm it on my turn. And then hopefully, yeah, well, then I win from there. But let's see if they go for Omniscience. So they're brainstorming in response. That's okay. They're going to get to keep their best things. But I'm getting rid of some cards from their hand. And even getting rid of mana sources is good because they can't show and tell that way. And then I can get something good down. Okay, so I did hit a bunch of mana sources. Let's see if they don't have any more mana, then yeah, that's a way to win. Like just play Trinisphere and go from there. Okay, they're pondering, and I hope they shuffle and don't draw any lands. That would be good. So they must have put Ponder back on their library, which means that they probably don't have that many good things. They shuffle, they draw a card. They don't have any land. So now it's a choice, really, because do I play Trinisphere and run it into a counter? But if they had a counter, they would have countered the hymn, probably. Or not, maybe. Do I play Sorcerer's Spyglass and see if they have one? Yeah, and then I'm naming Grizzlebrand or Sneak Attack, depending on what happens. I think that's probably better. All right, okay. They do have a counter. I will be naming. So they have shuffled. They can cast a brainstorm, but they have no lands. And they have no payoff for show and tell. So this is okay, yeah. So I'm just going to name, I'm guessing Grizzlebrand and not Sneak Attack, but who knows? Let's see. I name Grizzlebrand? Yeah, okay. So that should work. And I pass now. Let's see, they'll probably brainstorm, try to find a land. And then we can, I mean, if it's a non-basic land, then we're definitely wastelanding it. And we're going for a Living Wish, which I hope they counter. And if they counter that, okay, can sideboarding. That's pretty good. I guess they didn't find a land. Their brainstorm locked, and then we're going to win that one. I don't think there's anything to improve in terms of bringing cards in. So I think I'm just going to run it back and see what happens. Ashiok, I guess they can't search the library. They're not searching the library. I guess they can't do fetch lands, but it is a turn 3 play. Or turn 2 with Mox Diamond. Milling cards, not that good. No, I'm just going to submit. So I'll be on the draw, which is, if I get a Mox Diamond in my hand, it's okay. If I don't, then I'm going to run into issues. This is probably way too slow. I think I'll mulligan this one. Yeah, I mean, Chalice doesn't do that much against them. They can just cast Show and Tell. I think I'm mulliganing this one. 2 Mox Diamonds. Okay, I'm putting a Mox Diamond under. I can play Living Wish on turn 1. And then hope to draw. I mean, Abrupt Decay is useless. Liliana, I mean, if I resolve Liliana, that's not bad. But that's only 1 card. You know, I think it's not going to get better. I have some acceleration. And I'm going to draw something great. I'm going to draw him. I'm going to hit him on turn 1. Definitely, definitely. Or I'm just going to lose on turn 1. I mean, that's also a big possibility. Okay, I mean, there are worse draws than I have done. The problem is that they haven't cast anything. So if they haven't cast anything, they've kept the hand. That means that they probably have Show and Tell in their hands. And if they have, well, they don't have any Brainstorm or Ponder. Maybe they have Brainstorm and they're going to play it later or in response to this. But yeah, I'm still going to play Chalice on 1. That's the only thing I have to do. And I think that should do something. Let's see, though. Oh, they're brainstorming response. Okay, let's hope that they don't find anything and then they kind of get locked in some kind of situation. But let's see. I still have to draw land, though, next turn and hopefully play Liliana. Actually, if they force this, it wouldn't be that bad. I would like that. Okay, that's probably bad because if they already have Show and Tell and something, then we're in trouble. Okay, this could be bad. It's probably very bad. I can't put anything in. I'm just going to click next. And what is it going to be? Choose an artifact, creature, enchantment, or land. No, I don't have one. Omniscience, that's a pretty good spell. Emrakul, that's probably good. Probably good. Yeah, I'm just gonna let him play it out and kill me. Well, they get another turn also, right? So, and then I sack everything. And Grizzlebrand, okay. So maybe they just win right here with Release the Answer or something similar. Okay, I'm conceding this game. All right, well, got a game. Although it was a mole for them, but still better than nothing. Um, yeah, I think that went pretty well. Okay, let's go straight into another match if there is something available. Okay. Let's see. I lose a roll. That's probably good. And I get I think a semi-reasonable hand again for this deck. I think I'll keep it. I can him on turn 2. Have Liliana Last Hope if they're going wide. And Blast Zone is actually really good. Chalice, of course, if they're playing some kind of combo. Okay, let's see what they do. They keep 7. Oh, no, they multi 6, and I keep 7, so that's pretty good also. Cavern of Souls, okay. Merfolk, right. Okay, but they're not playing any Merfolk? Okay, that's good. That's good. So I'm definitely going to be trying to him on turn 2. Get rid of some more cards from their hand. They're probably going to drop a 2-drop, but that's fine. Chalice probably doesn't do anything because they're playing Chalice also. In fact, if they play Chalice now, that would be great for us. Master of the Pearl Trident. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, that's okay. All right, yeah, I can just hymn them now and then just Liliana, Veil, or Last Hope and just win from there. Do they play Wasteland? I think they probably do because they have a really bad mana base. But I can just fetch all my basics. I think they play Spreading Seas also, so I shouldn't fetch too many of them. I think, but I'll go Swamp Swamp for now. Hit him with a hymn. Hopefully hit 2 relevant cards. And Cavern of Souls and True Name. Okay, True Name isn't actually bad for this deck. Doesn't really do anything. I have too many sacrifice effects. But yeah, it should be. I think it should be good from now on. I hope they don't like swarm the board or anything like that. That's what this deck doesn't handle that well. Okay, a second one. Okay, now we're getting kind of into Blast Zone territory, but it is a bit too slow. I could play it, add a counter, and then sweep everything the turn after, which does sound pretty appealing right now. And they only have 2 cards in hand. Yeah, if they were playing Force, would they have countered? Probably not. They wouldn't have countered. So the other problem is that they could just play Wasteland and then I definitely lose. But let me just make sure that I can add a counter this turn and then next turn just sweep all 2 drops. They'll probably hit me for 6, or if they play another Lord, it'll get swept. So they probably don't play another Lord. So I think I'm playing Blast Zone and I'm passing and hoping to do that. If something else happens and they waste it, then I'm doing Liliana of the Veil and then just going from there. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what they go for, though. I think a Wasteland would be pretty bad. Or Stifle. I guess, no, I don't think they play Stifle, though. I think it should be good. So I'll get hit for 6 now. That's fine. Can't do anything about that. End of turn, I'll definitely be adding my counters. put X counters, so I'll add one more counter. Okay, I do lose a whole turn for this thing. Actually 2 turns, but I think it's the best way to 2-for-1 them, and then dropping Liliana should take care of most issues. I think they don't gain anything from Merfolk. I'll play that. Am I afraid of Stifle? No, I'm not afraid of Stifle, so I'll do it on their turn so they can't. Probably doesn't matter when I do it, but I'll just do it before the combat, during blockers or something like that. What would they get as a 3-drop? True Name. But True Name is answered by Liliana very easily. But it would make sense that they got True Name. Tundra. Okay. I wasn't expecting a Tundra. So it is something else. But that's okay, even if it's a Thalia. Well, it can't be a Thalia because it'll get swept away. Maybe they'll go into attacker's attack, and then play something. That makes sense. But I have many answers to Thalia. But yeah, what could they splash white for? I don't think I've ever seen that before in Merfolk. It's slightly different. 3-mana Merfolk, True Name. That definitely resolves. They probably think that I'm gonna maybe panic and try to sweep for 3, but definitely not doing that. I'm gonna sweep for 2 and then play Veil and yeah. No blockers. And definitely sacrifice and sweep those 2. Okay. Okay, so that's looking good. Now, assuming they don't have a counter, which I can play around days, I can play around, well, they have no spell pierce. Well, I just drew a smallpox also, so I think we're really, really good here. I'll play Catacombs, and I'll just aim to, yeah, just aim to kill their True Name. They sacrifice a creature. Okay. So I think I'm in really good shape here. I'm dropping the other Liliana next. And then even if they play something small, well, I can smallpox another True Name. They don't have counters most likely. I think I'm way in the lead here. They do have a lot of lands, and I don't know what a 4-drop would mean from this deck. I don't think it means anything. I don't think they have any 4-drops. But he is running, or they are running Tundra, which I have no idea what that means. Could be Jace. Jace is not a good thing for me. It's not exactly terrible because I'll have 2 planeswalkers. And even though they draw cards, they'll start losing cards also. Teferi. That's definitely not great. But artifact, creature, enchantment. That's the only thing it returns. So, yeah. They could draw a card off of that, but I don't think that would be good for them. Just drawing a card. And also I can play around Spell Pierce. So they draw the card. That's fine. I can get rid of the card. Oh no, they just take it up, but that's also fine. Okay, so now I can start recurring Nurturing Beeline and Blast Zone, which is really good. But should I be going for Liliana? Well, I'll get rid of the card that they have. in case they have a spell pierce. So get rid of whatever they have. I'll get rid of a land. I don't care at all about that. They have swords. Okay, so I can get my Dark Depths through now. I'll play Nurturing Peatland. I'll start applying, well, pressure. Not real pressure, but, start threatening to actually kill them at some point with a win condition. So I think that'll help. No legal targets. Okay. I'll pass. And then I can start like cycling Blast Zone, Nurturing Peatland. This doesn't do anything else, right? No, I can return an artifact. Oh yeah, I can return Crucible, so I can't cycle that around. Okay, so I probably won't even play it in that case. They can draw cards, but they'll also lose cards from Liliana. If they play any creatures, which they are Merfolk, they should be playing creatures. I can really get rid of most of the things, and I have Smallpox in my hand, so I think they're probably locked out at this point. And hopefully I'll get some depths, draw depths at some point. Master of the Pearl Trident. Yeah, that's fine. It's kind of, yeah, doesn't really do anything. Wasteland wouldn't be bad. He's still ticking up. They're still ticking up, yeah. So that's okay. I think I'm going to do this one. Sacrifice. Pay one that way. I'll draw a card. That'll be useful. Living Wish, okay. And another chalice. So the chalice is definitely not useful. But I guess it's useful from the perspective of, well, first of all, I'm definitely targeting that. What should I be going for? Living Wish for, I can get rid of Teferi with Living Wish for Vampire Hexmage, which isn't bad because then I can get it back with Liliana Last Hope, and then if I draw my depths. So that's kind of a good move, I feel. I can get a Bayou with this, right? So get rid of Teferi now, or I can just go for a, well, this one can't do any damage. I guess they can play another Merfolk, but it won't really do any damage against me. Each player discards a card. We'll start with that. And then I can get my Crucible going. And if I get my Crucible going, then I feel like I'm in really, really good shape. Yeah. So I'll get a Force. Why not? Living Wish. Yeah. Get Hexmage. Kill Teferi. So Hexmage. Although Teferi isn't that bad, but yeah, getting my Crucible going, I think is. It'll just get me so many cards. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Sacrifice, remove all counters. I don't think they can do anything about that. I've already ticked off both my planeswalkers. They won't be able to attack, well, unless they draw another lord. But then next turn, I think I just get rid of their creature, get rid of a land, maybe Crucible. Well, I'll do Crucible and Smallpox and tick up everyone, and then I'm definitely winning this one. Okay, it's a land, so we're absolutely fine. Rogue, that's a hint, but I'm not sure what it means, that hint. A Mox Diamond, okay. So, yeah, definitely going for my plan, which is play Crucible. Each player discards a card. I think Chalice is useless in this matchup, but although I'm not entirely sure what they're playing. I'll tick up, yeah. I'll tick up here. Yeah, I'll pick that. Doesn't matter. I'll play my land. What should I play? Again, whatever I'm playing, I'm probably just sacrificing it. Play Smallpox. Yeah, and now I'm basically winning the game. I think I'll get rid of, yeah, my Verdant Catacombs, and yeah, that should be it. I mean, I don't know what big drops they have that can bring them back in, but at some point I'm going to ultimate Liliana unless they do something. Any creature will be destroyed, and I'll be drawing an extra card every turn. So yeah, definitely in the lead. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to cast that. Even though it's card disadvantage for me, it really isn't because I've got Crucible. So I can sack this land. They got rid of another Swords. Okay. They'll sack another land. I'll get rid of one of their lands. That's fine. I have enough ways to handle things. I'll definitely get a Nurturing Peatland. I'll just go for the ultimate here just to get it over with. I don't think they have a way to get out of it. Any creature can be answered. Any Planeswalker can be answered with Last Hope and Vampire Hexmage. I've got my Sweeper land. Yeah. Okay, another Teferi, but they can bounce Crucible, I guess. But again, I'm going to ultimate now. So, and then I'm going to ultimate the other Liliana. Yeah, they're bouncing that. I guess would I want to use the Nurturing Beetland in that case? And guess I draw like Vraska or like a big 4-drop. I could always replay Crucible, yeah, and just replay it that way. Okay, they're just fetching, which again, I'm not sure why. I mean, no, what I'll do is, maybe I'm overthinking this. I think I'm way ahead, but I'm just overthinking it, and I'm not exactly sure what they have in their deck. But yeah, now with the Wasteland, I can just start wasting them. I can get rid of Teferi again. I can tick this up. So yeah, I think I'll waste them. Maybe get rid of Teferi. We'll tick this one up. Each player discards a card. Get rid of that one. That's not doing anything, right? Yeah, that's not doing anything. I'm just going to ultimate this and just play Crucible again. And they can bounce it. I mean, they can bounce in a few turns, but I think they can't do anything. Can I play another land? Or did I play a land? No, I've already played a land. Okay, let's go. Yeah, this should just definitely win it. Yeah, let's see what they do. I'm surprised that they're not conceding to it, but maybe they just want to see it through and see what my deck has. In which case, I probably shouldn't be playing any more spells. But yeah, let's see. But I'll be definitely, recurring Wasteland and getting rid of their lands. The Trinisphere would be nice. But I could really actually Ultimate Liliana, put a Tundra and something else, a Tundra and something else in the 2 piles, and then Wasteland the Tundra and leave them with 1 permanent against all the zombies. So maybe that's the way to lock this completely. Or getting rid of the card in their hand is probably good enough. Unless it's Council Judgment, and they can get rid of Lily of the Veil. Petty Theft. Okay, that's a way to do it. Definitely. I wasn't expecting that one. Again, though, it's probably way too late to do anything against this many zombies. I am at 7. But yeah, I'm. What am I doing? They won't be able to even cast it if I continue doing this. Wasteland that. Play Lily. I'm definitely taking up to 4 and then just attacking. Okay. Yeah, I'll kill Time Raveler. I don't know why, but can't even bounce anything next turn, so. But anyways, yeah, they'll be locked out soon. Yeah, I am running a bit low on time, or maybe it's normal time. I'm not sure if 14 minutes is enough after game 1. So I'm not sure what they're playing. They're playing a lot of creatures. So Toxic Deluge is good. Are they playing many planeswalkers? Maybe. Golgari Charm is a sweeper. Maybe that works. I'm really not sure. I think Chalice is not good though. So I'm going to get rid of the 2 Chalices. Put in a Toxic Deluge. Golgari Charm, if they're going wide, is generally good, but they don't seem to have any 1 toughness stuff like typical Merfolk will have a few things. I'll go for Spyglass just because it's generally it'll do something, I think. Okay, well let's see. They'll probably think about it a bit more. Maybe they haven't seen. Well, they probably played it against Smallpox, but Black Green they probably haven't, and also. Yeah, they probably suspect Dark Depths because I did get Vampire Hexmage there. Yeah, let's see what they go for. I don't remember. They didn't show any enchantments, and I don't think they do anything with a graveyard. Bitter Blossom, probably not. Yeah, definitely the Wishboard I'm not bringing in. Although, yeah, Plague Engineer, just drawing him would be better than wishing for him, obviously. Yeah, this is pretty good, actually. I can accelerate into turn 1 Smallpox if needed, or I can cast Toxic Deluge and actually sweep. So I'm keeping this one. And Vraska, like, just ends games on her own. Okay, they're probably not playing Ether Vial also. It seems at least. So I'm just going to go Catacombs Go. Yeah, I don't think I have to play the Mox Diamond yet. Let's see, though. Okay, 2 islands. And they're probably playing a Lord here, like if I'm of Atlantis, okay. Yeah, do they have Force of Wills? Do they have all these things? Like it seems like a pretty weird deck to me. Do they have wastelands? I didn't see any. I'm probably going to fetch, and I think I'm going to get a swamp because I have the Mox Diamond, although they can bounce it, so maybe Bayou would be better. Okay, let's see what we draw. Another Mox Diamond. So we could go for Vraska here, which is insane, but if it gets countered, that's really bad. But I think Orborg into Smallpox is fine. Maybe doing this to play around days, maybe. But I really don't know. Yeah, let's do that and get rid of a Mox Diamond from our hand. Yeah, I don't think they have any counters. Maybe it's just a budget version of a deck, so I think I'm probably going to be ahead on this one also. I'll get rid of the Orborg because I have enough black sources in my hand, and if Castle Lockthwain gets going, it's really, really good. Okay, let's leave them. Let's see what they do. Maybe they have more lands, or maybe they're blocked now. Nope, they have another island, probably another lord. Yeah. Abrupt Decay will take care of the lord, but it would be nice to maybe play this. Yeah, and see what they have. Well, I can always respond to Teferi. Yeah, that's the main thing. Respond to Teferi, kill that. Or if they play another lord, then I'm waiting for a Toxic Deluge. Spellskite. I can still Toxic Deluge that, so it seems okay to me. Yeah, that seems fine. I'm assuming that they just don't have counters. Because this is a very, very weird version. Okay, Loam is actually pretty good. I can get back lands. I can do a bunch of things with that. But yeah, I think I'm not going to play around days because I think they don't have it. Pay for life. For life, right? It's not a Merfolk. Doesn't pump. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so that's 2 for 1. I'm at 12 life, but if Raska comes down, which in 2 turns definitely will come down, and I can keep Abrupt Decay up next turn with just loaming for a land. So I think I'm in the lead now. I think Vraska's just too good a card, and if it comes down, it just wins games. And it takes care of any kind of threat that they can present. I think. I mean, I haven't seen their whole deck. Petty Theft. I mean, that's a pretty good move, but with life from the loam, it doesn't really mean anything. Yeah, which I can cast immediately, targeting 3 lands in my graveyard. Yeah, get the 3 lands. Play a Mox again. I think I'll get rid of Urborg. Well, no, Catacombs is fine. Yeah, I'll play that and pass. So I've set myself up for Vraska next turn. They can play the threat, but I can just get rid of it with Abrupt Decay. Okay, tap target creature. Yeah, that's really good against like Marit Lage, but not that good right now. So should I get rid of that one? Clear the board, then tick up Vraska, and then with Loam I can start getting cards and cards and cards. Yeah, I think I like that. And then I'll just draw myself out of anything. Nope, I'm not using loam. Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, yeah, it's card disadvantage, but they don't really have, they don't have many lands. Yeah. Yeah, I can draw more cards later. I'll chop that, play that, and get rid of Catacombs and Dark Depths. And then next term, I might actually loam. Because I definitely want to play Vraska at some point in this game. Okay, so yeah, again, same position, but they have one less land, so if they don't draw land, they're in trouble. Okay. Should I loam? Um, yeah, I'll loam so I have those extra lands later. Uh, Wasteland, yeah, that's good if they draw something. I think I'll. Hmm. No, I think I should get this down now. And I think this will win the game. Okay, tick up. +2. Should I sack a permanent? I will sack Castle Lockthane. I don't think I'm going to use it. I'm going to have too many cards. Crucible will make recurring things easier. Vraska basically takes care of any of their threats. And I think that's probably game. A transfer would be nice now. I mean, yeah, it would be overkill, but it would be nice. So play that. Play a. I'll play Castle Lockthwain. I'll get rid of the Castle Lockthwain. Right? Yeah. Get a smallpox, and then I'll just play that and get rid of their last land and maybe a threat if they've cast anything, and they should concede. Okay. They're going to get a basic, of course. So yeah, they have 2 basics, which I can't get rid of with Wasteland, but they're getting planes, so that should be interesting at least to see. Rest in peace. Oh, okay. That's something. Um, that's definitely something. Yeah. I can obviously get rid of that, but now I'm kind of in a thinking about, okay, I've got enough lands. Again, I did get rid of some interesting lands that I could have used, but I guess I could get rid of it. Do I want to, though? I'm thinking I can even ultimate and get like something off the board to kill them. But yeah, I'm not sure really. Maybe I get rid of this and then I can keep on. Yeah, I can redo my engine really. So fetch here. Get a swamp. What do I want to do now? I'll get this back. I'll also cast smallpox. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I think I'm overdoing it, and it doesn't really matter because I'm drawing so many cards. As long as I can't get rid of that, there's nothing that they can really do. So I think I'm good. Thassa's Oracle. I mean, yeah, it's a Merfolk, but I doubt that they have any combo going there. They'll definitely have to get rid of planes. Oh, they got rid of the island, so they have something interesting in their hand that's planes. Maybe a swords, but again, I don't really have to even go for the combo. I'll eventually draw into something that beats them. Um, no, no, I won't get anything. Oh, I drew this one. Yeah, maybe I'll just sack that and see what happens. Nope, I'm not gonna. Another one of these. I can't play anything else. I'll pass. I wonder what they're going to play. They're going to play another Rest in Peace maybe, but that again, that doesn't really do anything. Okay, another line for them. Nope, not loaming. A nurturing peatland. I mean, I guess I could play it and then just sack it with this. um, I don't. Yeah, I think I need to have 3 lands at least, and I'm just worried that they might get rid of my lands. Him. Okay, that gets rid of their hand. That's something. Yeah, getting rid of their hand is probably good, or most of their hand. Oh, okay. That is interesting. What would they get, though? I mean, I have Abrupt Decay to handle it, or Vraska. Rest in Peace again. Yeah, I guess that's okay. I wish I had the Nurturing Peatland in the the game now. But again, it's not the best thing. I'll pass. I can get rid of it again if I want to. But do I actually want to? They draw it. They play Rest in Peace. They get rid of my graveyard. But still, I have Dark Depths and Thespian Siege in the deck. So, and I can just answer it with Vraska straight up. So I feel that that's not a really good move on their end. This is really good. So I have just to make sure that destroy that and just pass. And I don't think they can really do anything. I guess this is the problem with this deck, that I'm at 6 minutes and I have to draw something that kills them. Oh, you know what? I like casting this. Playing that, discarding that, and then playing that, and then ticking up, sacking that, getting an Abrupt Decay, and passing the turn. I think 6 minutes will be enough. Or I could just dirtle and draw like 100 cards and do nothing. Now their fairy is online, but if they cast it now, they're definitely losing it. They should flash it in. Maybe they'll keep it and flash it in, but with 2 Abrupt Decays, I'm cool with that also. I'm just hoping I draw some kind of threat soon. Like any Living Wish is good. Smallpox. It's not exactly a threat, but I can play that. I can just draw more cards. Now I am gaining life slowly also. That's not exactly a threat, but okay. Let's make sure that we leave some mana up. Okay. Get rid of 1 Abrupt Decay. And pass the turn. So at end step, they should cast that. So Yeah, they'll cast that. All Abrupt Decay. Okay. I'll cast that there. I'll lose that. Now they're top decking again. And I just hope I draw something reasonable. A Living Wish, yeah, pretty much anything to win the game. Okay, a land. That's fine from their point of view. Okay, Living Wish. That wins me the game. So I Living Wish. Yes. For Hexmage. And then I play Hexmage. I play a land. Tick up. Sacrificing that. Draw a card. Can I play a Wasteland? No. Yeah, each player discards a card. I'll just get rid of the Wasteland. It doesn't really matter now. Yeah. And then I can ultimate Vraska and just attack and win. Hopefully, if they don't draw anything. Like a Swords here would be pretty bad for me, because then I'm still looking for something. But let's see. Okay, that does nothing because they have to draw next turn. Rest in peace again. They're really looking to stop Crucible, but yeah, I'm not sure. They're really obsessed with that. Depths also. Okay. I mean, I prefer that. Prefer to win this way. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if there was a game 3, I would probably be losing because I only have 4 minutes left. I should probably play a bit faster. But yeah, if there was a game 3, they should be conceding this one, regardless. Okay. Good game. Excellent. I guess that's it for this one. See you next time.